Hi everybody, welcome to another video on the channel. Thanks for joining, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome to the community. In today's video, it's just going to be a short video, but I'm going to talk a little bit about activation and a little trick you can do with a exercise band to feel that activation. The goal of this drill isn't really to work very hard. It's just to feel that connection on the front end. A little word of warning: make sure that you see I've got this band right here. You want to make sure that that band is really secured there. And again, the emphasis here is not on lots of force production here. It's really just to kind of figure out, what should be activated during that first part of the drive. This is a really great little exercise that I do with my clients and in my online sessions when I'm coaching, via Zoom or something like that. And I found that it's really helpful if we're trying to work out like how to activate the muscles and contract and feel what we're supposed to feel at a very, very low level. This is an effective way. So what I've got here is a little very light band here, and I've wrapped it around the front end of the machine here and kind of tied it up a couple of times so that it doesn't come loose. And the drill is very, very simple. You can go ahead and put your feet in, and you want to get a certain amount of tension in the band to begin with. So you don't want to be back here with it nice and long. We want to feel that initial front end connection. And so what I do is, being very careful, I basically hold my hands pretty close. So I've got about 12 inches between my hands and the where it's attached to the machine. And essentially what I want to do is I just want to push my legs, and I want to sit up and want to be in a good position. I want my shoulders in front of my hips. And I just want to feel back and forth. I just want to feel where that connection is, right? Notice that I'm not trying to wrench the band with my arms. I want to activate my arms, but I want to essentially keep them fairly straight here, and I want to just push, and I want to feel that connection. This is really what we want to be trying to do in the first part of that drive. We want to be pushing the machine away, and we want to be hanging off the handle and feeling, where we should be feeling this is we want to be feeling it right here in the lat. We want to be feeling it in the abs and in the core. We want to be feeling it in the quads. And we want to be feeling that, so the quads and the lats really, and just sort of feeling that engagement there. And then what I'm doing is simply just pushing, making sure I'm in a good position and pushing and hanging, and I can feel that lat turn on, right, as I start to push, and I want to feel that connection. And if I hold my hands like that on the handle, you can feel that lat turn on, and that's what we want to be feeling on that front end of the connection, right? And again, I'm not putting a bunch of force into this at all. I'm simply just trying to create that activation and that movement pattern, right? So I'm feeling it in my core, that core is turned on. I want to feel it in the lats. I want to keep my deltoids nice and quiet. You see a few people kind of activating the shoulders up here. I want to be nice and relaxed in the shoulders and just feeling, and I can just go back and forth on that connection, back and forth, feeling that activate. And that's just a nice little simple drill you can do. If you've got a light band, again, make sure that it is secured well. And again, we're not putting a ton of pressure on this. We just want to feel push. We want to feel it in the core. We want to be able to push the legs down a little bit. We want to feel the lat turn on, because we really want the energy coming through the lat and down into the hip and then through to the legs. So if you're kind of drawing, where the force is, it's taking direct roots. If I'm up here with my shoulders, the force is going up through the shoulder and then around. And it's taking a long way, so it's a very, very inefficient way to put force, it's going to tire you out, and it's going to be a real issue. So really just learning how to push that machine away and just feel that. And again, you can rotate your hands so that your hands would be, and you can feel that lat turn on right here, and as we push the machine away. So so once you've done that, you can then kind of, take that off. And again, another word of caution: make sure that you check your band before you start doing this. Sometimes little micro tears appear in that, and you want to be very careful. But now I can go up and grab the handle and really just practice that initial push and try to feel that activation in the lat, feel that activation, in the core, pushing the machine away. We're not trying to do any of this. We're not trying to open up too early. We're just trying to relax the shoulders, keep the deltoids quiet, engage the lat, and just feel that. Okay, what did it feel like with the band? And then try and grab the handle and connect that. Try and connect that together, right? So ultimately what we're looking for is push and then open the body up as we go. So, I've shown it in another video. There's a really great drill that you can do, which we'll call 1, 2, 3 drill, where you start at 3/4 slide, and then you kind of go 1 and go up to the catch, 2, lift your hands into the height of work, and then 3, just push, just literally the first 2 or 3 inches, 4 inches of the stroke, and just feel that connection. So start at 3/4 slide, 1, 2, 3, and the band is the foundational work. Then we build on top of that, grabbing the handle and just feeling that activation on that front end is quite effective. And so what you can get up to is, once you've done a few 1, 2, 3 drills, you could do 5 little taps at the front end of the stroke, and then a full length stroke, right? So I call this tap drill, where I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then that's my 5th time, and then I got a pretty good application on that one. So one more time, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, slow down a bit, 1, 2, 3, and I want to just feel that connection, right? It's almost like you leave your hands there, you leave the handle where it is, and if you're engaged in the core and you're engaged in the quads and the lats, and you've kind of built up that band work, you can feel that connection there. And so what I'm doing is those 1, 2, 3s, and I might do 4 of them, keeping my shoulders relaxed, and then on the 5th one, feeling that connection as I go. And just, you don't want to do a ton of this because it is kind of hard on the back, and it's, not the greatest position, but, feeling that front end, using the band, using that band to, really feel, okay, what should activate, what should not activate, meaning the deltoids up here, want to activate in the lat and feel it. And I've found that that's quite helpful with some of my clients, because it gives them just a very minimal level of, tension in the muscle. Oh, okay, that's what should activate. We're pushing the machine away. Leave the handle where it is. As long as you're engaged in the core, the handle's going to come with you. But it's sort of thinking about not trying to work the handle too hard right off the front end, and that gives you a good foundation to learn that front end, because we want to change direction and we want to be connected to the work as soon as we possibly can in that connection. And you can have your force curve on and look and see, is the force curve kind of picking up pretty quickly? That gives you a clue that yes, I am connected. And this really isn't initially about a ton of force. This is feeling that connection at a low level of force, and then building from there so that you can replicate this, at 32, 34 strokes per minute in a 2K or whatever it is you do your 2K at, or your sprint pieces or whatever it is. You want to build your house on the rock, and I think this is a good place. And a very simple, you don't need a ton of equipment to kind of feel that, and pretty effective. So that's the video for today's video. Thank you for watching the channel. So great to see everybody subscribing to the channel, liking the videos, and really getting some value out of it. I just bought some new equipment, especially for putting out more content. So if there's something that you wanted me to cover on the channel, something that's helpful, or you want more row alongs or whatever it is, just to, sound off in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, like the videos, and also know that I'm available for real-time sessions via Zoom, training plans, plans on ErgZone, anything that I can help to support you in your rowing journey, whether that's being a beginner or an advanced, and you've got some targets to hit, or you're a sophomore high school rower or something like that, and looking to bring your 2K down to get in better boats, get better opportunities, get that college scholarship that you're looking for, or at least that opportunity. I'm here to help. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. I appreciate it.